everybody, welcome back to yet another one of my videos, and today we're going to be talking about my April TBR. I have a total of 6 books, I think. 6 books that I want to talk to you guys about in today's video. We have a lot of books to go over, so let's just go ahead and talk about them, because why not? Okay, so I kind of lowered you guys a little bit so you guys can actually like see the stack that we have, but I might put you guys back. I don't like how this angle. Okay, so we're back to the original positioning of the camera. But like I said, we have 6 books here, and I'm going to talk to you guys about why I want to read these 6 books and also what I predict for the ratings to be, because I never really ever predict my ratings for some books. So I want to do that in today's video because I rarely ever do that. Okay, so the first book is Crowntide by Alex Astor. Now, I read the other 27 other books in this freaking series, including the Flip Flap Knick-Knack novella thingamajig, and I've only really liked the first book, Light Lark. I feel like that's not true, actually. I liked Sky Shade. Light Lark and Sky Shade. I felt like Nightbane was so smutty for a YA book, which was extremely odd. And then with the Grim and Oro flip book, it was like Oro side was good, but then Grim side, I was just like so irritated reading his story. So this is supposed to continue after Sky Shade, which the way Sky Shade left off, I'm like, okay, well, if we're following the Sky Shade plot, like the Light Lark plot and not the Grim and Oro plot, then this should be good. But I'm excited. I think this will be like a 3.5 star, which in my opinion, 3 stars are not bad. I know some people think like, oh my gosh, 3 stars are bad. 3 stars meant that it was good. It was not great, which is 4 stars, and it was not amazing, which was 5 stars. 3 stars is just good. So I think it's going to be just good. I think it's going to be a 3-star read. Oh my gosh, Hot British Boyfriend by Christy Boyce. I've read Dating and Dragons and then Dungeons and Drama by her, and they were phenomenal. I love them so much. I think I rated them both like 4 or 5 stars. So I'm going to be confident, and I'm going to say that this book is going to be a 4-star read. I have no clue what this is getting into it because most of her books are standalones. I know that the entire the D&D ones are not standalones because those are like they're standalones in a series, if that makes sense. But Hot British Boyfriend I know is a standalone, and I'm actually excited because somebody told me, I forgot, but somebody was like, oh well, if you liked her other books, then I think you would like Hot British Boyfriend because it's actually really good. And I was like, okay, so we're gonna try this. It looks like it's going to be a quick, easy read to get through. April is a very busy month for me. All these months until June are busy for me. I have events to go to, I have places to be, people to see, so I'm not reading a lot. And unfortunately, I'm not reading as much as I would have hoped to, but we are reading. And that's kind of all my TBRs are so unrealistic because I'm a mood reader at heart. Okay, next book is The Wicked King by Holly Black. I started The Cruel Prince last year. I want to say the beginning of last year, and it was a 3-star for me. It was good. It wasn't extravagant, it wasn't crazy, but it was good. And I genuinely have wanted to continue the series, but the thing with me is it doesn't matter what series I'm reading. It could be my favorite author in the entire world, and I will not continue that series for the life of me. I'm just so bad at sticking to series because I like to dabble into all this other stuff, and when it comes to series, you can't just dabble. No, honey, you gotta stay committed to a series, and if it's multiple books in a series, you have to stay committed. And from what I know, there's a lot of books. There's a main trilogy, I think, and there's more. And at the rate this is going, I think I might read the more. So it's yeah. I picked up The Hunger Games, love The Hunger Games, but have I continued The Hunger Games? No. I really want to. It's not today, though. The Wicked King by Holly Black. I think this will be another 3 or 4 star. People say actually, people are if you like The Cruel Prince, The Wicked King is actually way better. So I'm going to say 4 stars. I'm going to give it hope, and I'm going to say I think this book is going to be a 4-star read. Okay, next book, I don't know what all the flying is about, but we have Half His Age by Jeanette McCurdy. This is her debut novel, period, because she wrote a memoir and it went amazing. It blew up. She was a #1 New York Times bestseller for a very long time due to her memoir, because she was the actor that played Sam in shows like iCarly and Sam and Cat, which actually ended up having a really traumatic experience on her and like kind of left her scarred. So she wrote a memoir about her life and her like acting and how those shows were for her, and it blew up. But technically that was not a novel. It was quite literally what I said it was, a memoir. A novel is actually considered to be like I think I don't know if people like consider them like pieces of fiction or if it's like anything that doesn't relate to you, but in this case it is a piece of fiction. She said this book is supposed to be about female rage, and she's always wanted to be a writer or screenwriter, but wouldn't be a director. So I think this book will be a 4 stars because based off what I've seen from her, she is a pretty good writer and people absolutely love this book, so I'm excited. Okay, next is Just Friends by Haley Pham. I want to read this specifically because people said it was not good. Now, I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying what I've seen is only bad reviews. And you guys know, I don't read books to hate read. I read books to see if I genuinely think that these books should not have been published, or out of like because I want to. But when I read like books that are usually rated low, it's usually because I want to see like, yo, are you guys exaggerating, or had this book like, should this book have seriously not been published? Okay, people said that it lacked editing, which I'm scared. People said it's also like a copy paste from Emily Henry. I've only read one of Emily Henry's books, so like I don't know. Like when I say copy paste, I mean like the style, not like actually what happens, but they like the style of writing. I've only read one Emily Henry book, so I don't think it's gonna impact me that much in that case, but I want to read it and see like, okay, is this book actually like bad, or are people just like mean? Because there were some reviews I saw that were like straight up plain mean. Okay, and I know Haley's been a reader for a very long time. I actually got one of the first ever editions, like one of the first ever print editions, because this is a letter that was only in the first few prints, so that's very cool. But I'm actually really excited to read this though, because based on like the good reviews that I've heard, it's good, it's enjoyable, it's quick, and it's like easily digestible. Yeah, so I'm excited. I think I'm going to be positive, and I'm going to say that I think this book is going to be a 4 star. Oh my gosh, it just fell from the sky. But Close to You by Nisa Renzo. This book I actually started. I'm on like chapter like 5 or something. I got this book because I found the author when she was at like 1,000 followers on Instagram. I'm a real OG, guys. I found her when she's like 1,000 followers on Instagram, and she just kept talking about like her novel that was coming out this month, and I was like, okay, well, I need to get it. I have been excited for this for so long, okay, like forever, and now it's finally published and it's here. And I read the first 5 chapters, but like I said, I'm a busy girl, like I'm a busy woman now, like not too much, okay? I'm busy. But this book is a brick. This book is a brick. It has mental health representation in this book, I believe, and also shows a character who is mute, which you don't really see all too often in books, because most people are like, okay, well, it's like their character, like, no, they don't got to speak, Pookie. They don't got to speak, like. But I like how this is. Apparently there's a lot of stuff in here that are based off her own personal experiences, so I'm a little scared. Nisa, I'm a little scared, but I'm also very excited. From what I've read for the first few chapters, phenomenal. It's actually like, this book is actually blown up. Like people like Mariana have like discovered this book and she loved it and she cried and she like said it brought her out of a slump and then put her right back in one because she loved it so much. Same girl that absolutely loved Releasing 10, which is one of my all-time favorite books. So I definitely do think that I'm gonna like this if she loved it, because I feel like me and her, besides her dark romance taste, we have very similar taste. I don't like dark romance, but we have very similar reading taste when it comes to like contemporary romances. With that being said, this is the full TBR. I'm very excited for all of these books. I feel like I have a very like wide variety. We have like, oh my gosh, hello. So we have 1 fiction, we have 2 fantasy romantic kind of books, and then our last 3 are like kind of like contemporary romances, or like emotional romances, which I'm very excited about. I love a good emotional romance, I love a good contemporary romance, and I feel like we all should just like delve deeper into that genre. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. Media kisses. Mwah. I love you guys so much, but Jesus loves you more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit notifications so you guys never ever miss a video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.